India reported a record daily jump of 97,894 coronavirus infections in 24 hours, taking its tally past the 51 lakh mark, the Health Ministry data showed this morning. With 51 lakh 18,000 infections, India is the world's second worst affected country and trails only the United States, which has a caseload of around 66 lakh. For the first time, the number of active cases in the country have crossed the 10 lakh mark, the data showed. In the 24-hour period, India reported 1,132 deaths linked to the coronavirus, taking the total number of deaths in the country to 83,198. Moving on to the next news, the Supreme Court must look into the regulation of digital media before electronic media when it comes to laying down standards, as it has more impact, the government has told the top court. In a statement on laying down standards for the electronic media ahead of a hearing today, the government has said that the court must first look at digital media because of its reach and impact. Moving on to the next news, on a day the Delhi police filed an exhaustive charge sheet naming 15 people linked to the only one side involved in the February's riots. Distinguished former police officer Julio Ribeiro wrote a second letter to the city's commissioner questioning the license given to 3 BJP stalwarts accused of giving provocative speeches before the violence. There are doubts in my original open letter which you have not addressed. I realize that it is difficult, indeed impossible, to justify the license given to 3 BJP stalwarts I named, license to rant, rave and threaten those who are peacefully protesting perceived wrongs. If the speakers were Muslims or leftists, the police would have surely taken them in for sedition, Mr. Ribeiro said. Moving on to the next news, the Donald Trump administration's move in the US to curtail the H-1B visas widely used by foreign technology workers survived an initial challenge in the court. In a ruling on Wednesday, US District Judge Amit Mehra in Washington declined to bar the administration from imposing the visa restrictions while the legal challenge to them plays out. Moving on to the next news, Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan's statement on coronavirus in Parliament, which had no word on doctors who died in the line of duty, and his junior minister's statement that the centre had no data as health is a state subject, has infuriated the Indian Medical Association, accusing the government of indifference, abdication and abandonment of heroes. The country's top body of medical practitioners said in such a circumstance, the government loses the moral authority to administer the Epidemic Act 1897 and the Disaster Management Act. So far, 382 doctors have died of coronavirus, the IMA said. In the list it released, the youngest doctor to lose his life was 27 years old and the oldest was 85.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.